First, fighting out of the blue corner, an undefeated mixed martial artist holding a perfect professional record. 8 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 146 pounds. Fighting out of Manchester, England, Lerone the Miracle Murphy. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a striker holding a professional record, 18 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 146 pounds. Fighting out of Grozny, Chechen Republic, Russia, Zubaira Warrior Takuga. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
The veteran referee, Herb Dean. The great Carly Baker. Thank you, Carly. Round 1 of a possible 3 here in the 145-pound division. This fight clock is brought to you by Toyo Tires, the official tire of the UFC. Tahugov is in white, Lerone Murphy in red.
Murphy got good free-flowing movement. I'd say the advantage definitely is the fact that Zubaira has basically twice the amount of fights as Lerone Murphy, so will he be able to use those tactics? But that low kick will be there, as Tahugov likes to switch his stance and stay sideways. See how his knees turned in, that low kick will be there for him.
It's crazy to think Tahugov's last fight at UFC 198 was the first fight of the night in Curitiba against Renato Moicano, and certainly we've seen Moicano go on to some real UFC success, but it's a long layoff for Tahugov, and I got to imagine there's some different emotions here, given all the pressure that is on him tonight. Loaded up on that right hand, Murphy able to evade. Murphy trains under Carl Prince at the All Powers Gym in Stockport, England. Has trained with Amir Khan in the past.
Tahugov looking for that right hand early. And it's when Murphy switches to southpaw that he looks for it. It's a good read. Murphy needs to stay busy. Move first, keep the movement going. He gets clipped. The jab, and he's hurt.
A big right hand.
Murphy's not out yet, but he's got the body lock, and he's on him. And he's punching him heavy up against the fence.
Oh, Murphy's nearly out on his feet here. Herb Dean watching the action closely right in front of us. And now Tahugov bumps him on his rear end, trying to mount him, unable to do so. Murphy showing some heart here.
In a lot of trouble early. Tahugov has the legs so that Murphy's square against the fence. Murphy doing the right thing, clinching the arms, and this really gives him a chance to get his head together right now up against the fence.
Well, other than Khabib Nurmagomedov at the weigh-in, loudest ovation was reserved for this man, Tahugov, and crowd getting behind him early in this one to the surprise of no one.
Definitely the favorite over on this side is Tahugov. And Murphy, weathering that big punch is pretty impressive because he ate that pretty hard. It put him down. And he ate some huge shots on his way up on the fence, too. Tahugov is controlling that bottom leg, and you see him reaching for the hands. Overall, Murphy getting to his feet well. He's got that overhook. He needs to get his head in there. Nice trip by Tahugov. Tahugov in the half guard position with that pressure on the shoulders, as you see of Murphy. That's going to keep him flat on the mat. Murphy's going to want to get that leg out of there. You see him getting those legs involved. That's what he's going to want to do. And then he's got to get inside, underneath the shoulders of Tahugov. He's going to get up. Smart move by Tahugov to get him to the middle of the mat. This is where he can't use the fence to get up, and it really forces the grappling here on the side.
Well, Murphy has weathered part of the early storm, but Tahugov keeps coming here. 90 seconds to go round 1.
And who knows, maybe that's what Lerone Murphy needed to wake up a little. I mean, hopefully not. You don't want to usually eat a big shot like that to have to wake up, but he now knows I got to keep my wits about me on my feet. And now he's just got to get away from Zahugov. I mean, he's on him right now.
Zahugov handed Douglas Silva de Andrade his first pro loss in what was his UFC debut in 2014. Of course, has fought just 3 times since in the ensuing 5 years. Nice right hand there from Zahugov.
Now it's causing Murphy issues from getting up as he's over the top of the arms of Zahugov instead of cutting underneath the neck and the shoulders of Zahugov for underhooks and such. So now he'll take the back, doesn't give it, stays in the guard position, looking to get to the fence, use the fence to get up. But all of these Russian fighters are so good on the fence at keeping you there. They hook those legs up as you're seeing. They like to scoop them up with their legs, as you see Nurmagomedov do so well. And they all cross-train with each other, so they're very similar in these grappling techniques up against the fence. Very dominant. Right?
Zahugov, a master of sports in hand-to-hand combat and combat sambo. Degree in economy from Moscow National University. So a huge start for the 4-1 favorite. Zubairu Zahugov, late sub attempt from Murphy. Zahugov is out.
Sit. Sit. We're in the UFC, bro. That's the first round. All right. That's the first round. Listen up. Breathe. Now you gonna seal out. Breathe for me again. Listen, bro. All those things you've been working. He's backing off the first step. You gotta go again. He's only working when you go backwards. When you're on the front foot, he's not working. So whenever you're feinting, it goes backwards, then you go again.
Keep him at the range with the jab. And try and draw him out, El. When you get him to draw him out, then you're catching him on the way in. But don't allow him in. Keep that jab.
Okay? Okay? You feel good? Yeah. You're doing good, okay? I want you to continue doing the same thing for me, okay? Okay?
The UFC 242 prelims on ESPN Plus are presented by Modelo.
Behind the black.
Round 2 here, Zubairu Zahugov in white, Lerone Murphy in red.
Double jab lands. Just got to watch that right hand of Zahugov. That's his big, that one right there. It's coming close again. And that's the one that clipped Lerone Murphy early. He needs to watch out for that right hand.
Go forward. That's it. Go again.
Nice kick there by Lerone Murphy. Following up with a left hand. You see the corner dying for some forward pressure out of their pupil.
Yeah, they're doing the right thing when they're first. And when Zahugov is in on his heels, he's not landing as much. He's just dodging. That's what they want to keep him doing. They want to keep Zahugov on the heels because then he doesn't have that big right hand.
Nice kick there by Murphy. Twice now underneath that right elbow of Zubairu Zahugov.
He looks a little bit woke up, and when he's first, Lerone Murphy does well. When he waits on Zahugov, that's when Zahugov really gets off and starts landing. There, nice right hand lands behind the double jab. Good uppercut for Zahugov there. These guys are scrapping now. Nice
timely double leg takedown for Zubairu Zahugov.
And this is really how the whole round went in the first. Is Zahugov got the takedown, Murphy just couldn't get away. Let's see if he can come up with an answer now in the second round to getting away. Zahugov with so much control.
Well, you see Zahugov just draped with sweat. The heat is definitely a factor here tonight. We've been on the equator in places like Fort de Leza. But you see the current weather, 95 degrees. Feels like 125 in here. And now Murphy working on a submission.
On that. That is deep. That is deep, ladies and gentlemen. That is tight. It's not all the way in, but great job. And he gets right back to the single. Put Murphy on his butt.
So perhaps some of that perspiration and moisture helping Zubairu Zahugov get out of that choke.
He did the right thing, turned into his back, actually. It was very good defense on his part. A lot of times you don't want to turn your back because you feel like you're giving up the position, but when you're in a choke like that, you have to, and he did the right thing, spun through. Now he's on Murphy, and, you know, Murphy doing the right thing, trying to get to his feet and create separation, but Zahugov looks strong here.
And to wrap up that thought on the heat, we've had winners Bilal Muhammad and Don Madge go backstage and talk about the heat in this arena, and again, Tuhugov able to spin out.
And that goes in. Every time he goes for that guillotine, he commits to it, and it gets in deep, but the defense is simply to spin through, and then you're on your butt after you attempt the guillotine.
Maybe if I talk about the weather again, he'll sink in another choke.
Well, I'll tell you what, it is hot, John, and it is a factor. I mean, I haven't stopped sweating since I stepped foot off the plane here.
Right.
And these guys are losing a lot of water. You're in the back, you're warming up, you're losing water. If you don't stay hydrated in the back, you might feel it in here and not realize it. And I'm going to say that for sure Tuhugov is definitely feeling the heat right now. But still, pressuring, keeping the pace, keeping it going, and Lerone Murphy's also in this fight. He is not out of this at all.
Murphy's got a very good guillotine, a blue belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He has yet to have a pro win by submission.
He's got to pressure and cut off Tuhugov, and this pressure is going to be the key for Murphy moving forward. Nice right hand. Nice uppercut lands for Murphy.
It's amazing to think where Murphy is in this fight now relative to the first minute of it.
I was curious to see because he almost looked a little bit slow and asleep in the very first round, and after getting clipped, he pretty much woke up. It looks like he's being first now. He's landing big shots.
Couple of nice kicks upstairs for Murphy.
He's woke up and he's throwing. Watch the takedown. That's been the problem the entire fight. These takedowns will continue to be a problem for him if he doesn't move his feet. Little mistakes here are causing these takedowns. He's not whizzering, which is the overhook when Tuhugov is on that single leg isn't there, and really just with that he can keep Tuhugov off of him. But you can tell that Tuhugov just has the experience in the grappling by a lot.
80% for Tuhugov on his 5 takedown attempts thus far. And certainly a huge way for him to try to close out this second round, a round in which Murphy has had a lot of shining moments.
In the striking, it's all Murphy when he can keep him moving back. But when it gets to grappling, it's all Tuhugov.
Let's go, Jim. We're here for a fight, bro.
Round 3 is brought to you by P3, the official protein snack of the UFC. And many of you were in commercial break and missed just a loud, inspired Lerone Murphy corner. Clearly they understand the opportunity that is in front of them here tonight. Doctor came in to check on Zubairu Tuhugov, but the action continues here. But they really understand what is in front of their fighter here over these final.
We have a fight, ladies and gentlemen. They're putting it on. Kane Musa yelling at Lerone Murphy, you got this. They're telling him to double jab, and that Tuhugov is exiting on the power right-hand side. So keep double jabbing until he exits and land that big shot. But the takedowns are what really are causing the issues. It's breaking the rhythm of Lerone Murphy, and he's got to be able to stop those in this round if he's going to be able to land a big shot, because I think he might be down 2-0. Another right hand lands. He's in that southpaw stance. That left high kick will be there. It is. And there's the takedown attempt.
Of course, every time Murphy closes that distance, he runs the risk of Tuhugov taking him down. Looked like a groin strike there, but the action continues.
Don't stop unless the ref stops you. That's a good read. There's the shot through the jab. Stuffs the takedown. First stuff takedown by Lerone Murphy.
And they are begging him to move his feet. 1 minute gone by here, round 3.
That's why they're calling for the double jab, because it keeps him from giving his hips, and it keeps him from being square, which gives the double leg. With the double jab, Tuhugov generally only has the single, and that's easier to defend than the double leg. Fakes low and goes high with the head kick. Just misses.
Nice shot by Tuhugov to raise that right hand. Looked like Murphy might have had a window.
He's got the whizzer here. He's going over the top. Now you see how he's got that left arm over the top of the arm? That's where he needs to keep it. When he reaches that left arm to the other side, that's where he gets taken down. Hopefully he doesn't make that mistake for himself again. Otherwise he'll end up on his butt, where Tuhugov wants him.
You saw Tuhugov take a little breather and then wait for his moment to explode.
See how he's got the hand off the arm now? That's going to be a problem where he can get taken down. for Murphy. He needs to needs to not reach over the top like he's doing. He needs to keep that left arm on the other side of his other arm. Otherwise, he's going to get single-legged dumped to his butt.
A couple nice Travis Brown-style elbows there out of Lerone Murphy. Dean watching the action closely here.
Work.
He wants Tuhugov twice to work, and he works. But he's unable to take Murphy down.
Murphy keeping the pressure right away. He knows Tuhugov wants that takedown. The pressure is building. He needs to land a big shot.
Tuhugov bit on Murphy feint there a moment ago. He checks the clock. It says 2:14. Nicely done there by Zubaira. And that could be huge. Although he could very well have 2 rounds in the book already. 2 minutes now to go.
Murphy looked for the high kick, and he ended up going to the body. Little inexperience there. That's the lack of experience in that kick choice. But he's still in this fight if he can get away. Right here, though, this is where Tuhugov wants to win. If he stays on top and just blankets Lerone Murphy, he can burn the clock and probably get the decision here.
Big deep breaths from Lerone Murphy. Trying to make some of these elbows count off of his back. Tuhugov doing a nice job controlling the hips to prevent an escape. Murphy scoots out. Not all the way.
In the open mat, Tuhugov advantage in the grappling by a lot, as you're seeing here. I mean, he's happy to just squeeze this and stay because he looks tired.
You need to work. How scared you are.
I don't know if the weight cut was tough for Tuhugov, if it's the pressure, if it's the wrestling that he's been using, but he looks tired, and Lerone Murphy just doesn't have the answer for the grappling right here. Getting to the fence is his best bet if you're Murphy. This is where he's got the most defense, but he's only got a minute that he's got to hold on.
Work.
Tuhugov has really had to dig deep from a cardio standpoint to stay offensive here late in this fight. Being spurned on by a lot of Octagon side supporters here.
Murphy's showing up heavy out here in Tuhugov's hometown, really putting on a show, making it a great fight. This was not one-sided at all, but that grappling was really the difference maker. Tuhugov's grappling has just pretty much dominated the control aspect of this fight. But on the feet, it's been back and forth, and mostly Lerone Murphy.
Work.
Oh, knee there from Murphy. Hard to see the extent to which it landed.
These guys
and there's the end of the fight. Outstanding showcase for the UFC featherweight division. Zubairu Tuhugov landed 6 of his 10 takedown attempts. Certainly a big part of the narrative in this fight. Murphy, though, undeniably had his moments.
Here's some replays for you. Right here, you see Tuhugov with the big left hook.